So if you want to play better and play better fast, you really have to have a good posture. And posture kind of sets everything up. If we're not in a good posture, we have a tough time hitting golf balls. So first things first, number one is being the right distance away from the golf ball. So regardless of what golf club you have, you want to be about a fist to a fist and a half away from the ball, okay? From the end of the grip to here. Now, that's automatically kind of sets me up in a posture where I tilt over from my hip sockets. And when I do that, what I like to do is kind of stick my butt out a little bit and then bend my knees enough to put my weight on the balls of my feet when I set up. Another good way to do it is to set up where you've got your tips of your fingers on your kneecaps and pull them up about an inch and just let them hang. And if your arms and hands are hanging straight over the tops of your shoes, you're in a pretty good posture. Okay, and we don't want to set up so that our back is really straight and all this stuff, because the problem with that is that when you go to turn and your back is too straight, you end up standing up out of your shot and having your shoulders too level. So we want to have a little bit of curve up here, up by our neck, while we look down at the golf ball, and then that way that helps us get our lead shoulder down and our trail shoulder through the shot. So it's really not such a straight back, but at the same time, when we set up like this, we want to be in a posture where we can just have our knees bent enough so that we can reach the ball and that our hands have enough room in here to move. That is a big deal. You know, another tip is, how much do you bend your knees, okay? Because a lot of times I see players where they bend them too much in, and then they end up being like this when they hit shots and they stand up because they bend their knees too much. So a good rule of thumb with knee flex is to flip your club over and put it over the ball of your foot and bend your knees enough to barely touch that club. And that's how much you bend your knees when you set up. So posture is hugely, hugely a factor into hitting good golf shots. Being able to set up correctly and do it the same every time, right? Got to do it the same every time, where you set up like this and you get into a good posture where you can able to move and turn and hit good golf shots.